Olympia marked the 14-year-old gelding's official retirement after presenting one last stunning performance. We spoke to Team Hester about Valegro's grand farewell.
When I started riding Valegro, I kind of clicked straight away. I mean, I knew he was the perfect horse for me. He was like a Ferrari out of control in a way. You know, he didn't have any brakes at that point when I started with him. And, you know, now he's just got, you know, he's just the best horse. And to find a horse that you match so well, I think made it pretty much impossible for Carl to take him away from me. And, you know, I think he's had a huge amount of pleasure watching and being a part of what we've achieved.
The partnership of Charlotte Dujardin and Valegro captured the world's attention 5 years ago at the London Olympics, and they've since gone on to dominate the world of dressage. We caught up with the duo backstage at Olympia in December.
And I had 3 goals that I wanted to achieve when I started the dressage. I had one which was to get on a team with Carl, because when I started training with Carl, it was like a huge ambition for me to be able to become on a team with him. My second one was to get to Olympia, and my third one was to get to London 2012. And I achieved those all within a year and a half, I think, of competing.
Valegro was purchased as a youngster by Carl Hester, who became Charlotte's mentor. Carl brought the two together in 2007 and has since watched their remarkable development.
I think really when you talk about partnerships, it's also about the amount of years they've been together, because you can build up then your trust in each other, because you can tell a rider what to expect. Of course, you can't tell your horse that, and that comes through the bond and the trust. And when you've been training a horse for that long, you know each other inside out, cover up each other's weaknesses and highlight each other's strengths, and that's what they're able to do, because not everybody can take their gold medal performance from the warm-up or at home into a competition arena, and that's what makes it unique. Most of us win it at home.
At Olympia, the world waved goodbye to the fairy tale pairing as Valegro was officially retired from competition.
So important to finish with Valegro being at the top. I mean, you know, there's so many incredible moments and memories that, you know, I'd hate him not to be remembered as the special and the greatest horse he is. And, you know, I feel that I owe it to him to stop.
The Dujardin-Valegro partnership has not only catapulted British dressage into the limelight, but has had a positive effect on equestrian sport as a whole.
It's incredible. Although I'm in a different discipline, I've lived through a little bit and got to see what she's achieved, and the horse is a horse of a lifetime, and I think it's great for our sport as a whole. It's really brought the sport to another level and a huge fan base, and just lucky in our era to be able to have seen what horses can do for us and for the sport as a whole.
For Charlotte, Olympia was the perfect event to retire Valegro.
When I was a young kid, actually, it was always my dream to ride here. I remember sitting in the stands and looking into the arena thinking, one day I wish I hope to be able to ride there. And then I did. I rode for the first time, I think it was in 2011. And to think that I did it and then I won it, which was even more like, not only have I managed to get here, I've now won Olympia. And it's just the best feeling. It is just the best show. I love it.
It was just the obvious place. So the general public haven't been able to see him in their own country because we don't compete much over here, because all the championships have been in Europe. So it was just a fantastic way of just thanking everybody for the support they've given him and Charlotte over the years, and that they would actually see him do a routine again for the last time.
The arena has suited the pair over the years, and in 2014 they broke their own world record in the freestyle dressage, putting a stunning score of 94.3% on the board.
It's like the most amazing feeling coming in. I think I really, really like this show. Valegro really likes this show. And to have broken my world records, it's incredible, absolutely incredible. And the crowd, you know, standing and cheering, it's the best feeling.
Valegro, also known as Blueberry around the stable, is just as much a star out of the ring as when he's in it, particularly when he was meeting his smaller four-legged friends in the collecting ring at Olympia.
He's so magical in those senses. I mean, a lot of horses would be afraid of Shetland ponies, especially if they all come in, whereas he honestly just like looks and he takes everything in and he just absorbs it. You know, I did a display in New York with him, and at the end of the display I said to people that, you know, you can come into the arena and come and meet him. I didn't realise that there was going to be like a sea of people literally run into the arena, and all of a sudden there was like thousands of people around him, and he literally loved every minute. He loved meeting all these people, and you know, when you watch him, it's so funny to see.
For Charlotte, the strong working relationship and friendship she's established over the years with Carl has played a huge part in her success.
Me and Carl have the best relationship, I think. I mean, we're like the married couple without the extra bits. We argue like, you know, a husband and wife would argue, and you know, it's a great relationship. I've been working with him now for 10 years nearly, and for me, he's been absolutely incredible. You know, the support he's given me through the years of competing and the opportunities he's given me, and I can't thank him enough really for what he's done.
Although this is the end of a special partnership, it certainly isn't the end for either individual, and their legacy will live on forever.
Well, it's the end of Valegro competing, but it's not the end of Valegro, you know, from being ridden. I mean, I'm still going to ride him, so I still get to see him every day. I have, you know, another string of horses. I probably have my best string of horses I've ever had, so really exciting for me. And, you know, to go and try and achieve a little bit of what I've achieved with Valegro. I mean, it's probably not going to happen in the slightest the same, but, you know, I've been there, I've done it, which is great. He's given me so much experience, he's given me so much knowledge. I know I could probably do another 2 years with him, and he probably will go and win more gold medals, but I think why? I mean, he's won everything there is to win. He's achieved so much, we've done it together, and for me as a rider, it's not about being greedy and pushing for more. He's done what he's done, and I think now's the time to finish.